Just a quick disclaimer. This clip is from what was meant to be our ski trip podcast, but the first hour of audio was corrupted. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Name Pending Podcast, the unnamed podcast that will cancel us later. I'd like to welcome my friends here. We have Chili, Connor, Owen, and Connor.
Yeah, so it's Cox and Russell in one room, AP and Owen in another room, and me and Abla in our room. But at this, those are our rooms that we sleep in, right? But at this point in time...
Those are our rooms that we sleep in?
Yeah,
we're going to sleep elsewhere.
Yeah.
Fine.
Out on the balcony, right? At this point in time, me and Cox are in Cox and Russell's room. Abla and Russell are also in Cox and Russell's room. And Owen and AP are just in their room, just chilling, right? And so me and Cox are just doing some maths work. Because we got set maths work on a ski trip.
Can't believe you guys actually did it, too.
Yeah, we actually did it. And
I remember throwing it away.
And so Abla and Russell had got a bunch of food because they'd recently been to the shop after we'd finished skiing, and they got it was one of those Italian off licenses. So selling tons of pasta, I don't want to.
Can we
say that?
I think we. Well, I mean, Italians say it, but they're kind of tan. You know what I mean? They say it in a funny way, so they get a pass. Funny.
I don't want to. Cox, say it. Say the pasta.
Yeah, go on, Cox. Say it right
say
now.
How to searching for?
No,
Alphabetios.
Alphabetios. We were all trying to find alphabeti spaghettis.
They had my guy Tony. My guy Tony's pasta.
My good friend who's been to France, Tony.
Can't you eat my what?
I don't know. Right. So anyway, so Abla and Russell had bought tons of food. So they bought apple pies and Mentos and chocolate mousse and those little Barney Teddy.
Don't forget the Pringles
food things and Pringles.
I was ready to hibernate.
Yeah, they were. They were ready to hibernate and just pick a random room in a hotel, and they had their arms full of all this food, and they are looking at me and Cox with the biggest grins on their faces, just going, "Oh, we're gonna go to Owen and AP's room, quick." We're like, "Okay," and so they just shuffle out the door.
At this point, Russell had already eaten some apple pies and stuff, and was not.
Oh no, that apple pie got kicked onto the floor, and
but Russell had already eaten quite a bit, I think, so he was not wanting some rest of his food.
They didn't look like they were. Yeah, Abba doesn't eat food as well. And,
true, I just bought it to flex.
So me and Cox continue doing some maths in his room, and then we hear a loud bang at the door, and we assume it's Abla and Russell come back from presumably sharing all their food about, and we open the door and AP bursts in, and he's like, "Where's your toilet? I need to use your toilet." And we all know what AP's shits are like.
He's a creature in all form.
You do not want that in your room, but it's not my room. So I just point at the toilet and say, "Oh, over there," as Cox starts to object. And he's like, "Wait, no. And I'm like, "Yeah, the toilet's just down there." And so he runs into the toilet and I'm like, "So why AP, why can't you go in your own room?" And he goes, he's breathing heavily like he's just ran here. He's like, "Russell and Abla took a shit in our toilet. They left skid marks all down the side." And he's breathing. He's so runny. He's like, "I'm going to take a revenge shit." And the look on Cox's face was like, "Oh God, I'm going to have to fumigate the room."
I'm sorry, I like the imagery that it's me and Connor both sharing the toilet.
Right. And so I'm like, "Okay, whatever then." And I just closed the door on AP to not a gentleman. And then
Yeah, gentlemen, you were saving yourself from the smell and look and.
And so then, so we just get back to doing our maths. Well, I sit down on the bed with Cox, so I'm doing the maths. And as soon as I pick up my pen,
With a Bible between you.
Yeah, Bible between us. There's another knock at the door, and Russell and Abla enter now, just laughing. They're just giggling between each other. And we're like, "Oh, all right, what's so funny? What's so funny?" And they're like, "Oh, you know that food we had?" And we're like, me and Cox like, "Yeah, we know that food." And he goes, "Oh, so you know the chocolate mousse?" We're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "We went into Owen and AP's room. We poured the chocolate mousse down the toilet and told him we took a giant shit."
So, Albert, what did you actually do? Is that literally what you did, or?
Blatantly, I had to try it. I had to try some food from Italy. And I was like, all right, I'm at this store. I've got so many euros. It's towards our last days now. You know, we had room inspections that day.
Yeah, we did.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and spend some of this money. I still have so many euros. I'm like, what do I do with this? It's worthless.
Flexing again, are we?
I am. I'm rich. I'm buff. I'm handsome. My cock is huge. Ladies, get the fuck away from me.
Especially this month.
Terrify me. But so then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it. You know, apple pie tastes like shit. Connor AP boots that across somebody's room, throws it like across a balcony. It lands in the poor kid who got his back scraped up by chili. It lands in his room, and AP goes in there. And it's like, oh hey, and just boots in and makes a mess of it on the inspection day. And it's like, you know, hey, the apple pie tastes like apple upside down cake. It was an apple upside down pie based on how dry and disgusting it was. A shitty pie, but chocolate mousse. Who doesn't like a chocolate mousse? Well, I don't really like chocolate, so I don't know what I was expecting. But according to Connor, according to Russell, it also. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw this away. Connor grabs me by the damn shoulder, like stopping me, and goes, wait, I have an idea. And so we go into AP and Owen's room, ear to ear grinning, you know, like, like, oh my god. If you saw the look on her face, you'd immediately think, all right, what are you fuckers up to? What do you want? And so Russell's just like, oh yeah, I really need to use the toilet. I think he said something like Cox is using our one right now and he's taking a massive shot. Oh god, I really need to go. Oh yeah, sure, go on. And so he goes. He's like, oh, like making all these exaggerated noises. I think I'm not sure if he did or not. I can't quite remember, but I feel like he pulled up on his phone, like shit noises. So you just like really disgustingly funny. And he just comes and goes, oh, thank. And we both leave. I don't know where we went off to after that. I think we went downstairs for a bit, like to check out what was happening with the Wi-Fi. It was being a bit weird. And what Connor had done, he got the chocolate mousse and just like smeared it across the toilet, like not with his hands, just like sort of dumping it around.
Yeah, not with his hand.
Okay. I'm not sure whether or not he threw it in the bin or he just put the containers in the toilet as well. I feel like he put it in the toilet as well, and so we get back. We're laughing to ourselves. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. We go to Cox's room. Chili and Cox are there. Oh, hey, do we tell him or what? You know, we got it. It's hilarious. Oh, we just played this funny ass prank on AP. No, and we just smeared chocolate mousse. They probably think we took the rankest shit in the world. They probably think Connor needs to be a doctor. Oh,
Right.
And what you don't know is when you're saying this, Connor IP's there, just in the toilet, just next door, listening to all of it, and you hear him just go,
So then,
so it's not real.
yeah, I see. Chili's eyes just sort of like go, like confused, and then like,
Just
oh,
Yeah.
he's just making eye contact.
So
Go on, yeah.
I go, oh, wait, it's not real. And I like raise my voice and I'm like, it's not really a shit. And then I'm looking at the door and Abner and Russell look at me staring at their bathroom door and they're like, the fuck? Why is he looking at that? And Russell walks over to the door and opens it and he's just seen AP taking a shit in their
For
toilet.
some reason, completely naked. What are you gonna lie?
He's completely naked.
He's more comfortable taking a shit naked. I don't know why.
And Abner walks over and looks at it and just loses his shit and starts rolling on the floor laughing.
He shat the spread eagle on the toilet. Spread eagle, he's hairy, everything.
Okay.
He's in fume.
Okay. And then this story gets better, right?
And then Russell just looks disappointed, and so he closes the door again on AP and turns off the bathroom light. And then
Oh,
he
the
goes,
smell.
what the fuck? And then he keeps the light off, and then we hear from down the hallway, Mr. Jones, our teacher, go,
'Cause
room
it's
inspection
we have to have our doors
time.
open as well.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, oh
Knock, knock.
shit, we got to get to our room.
No.
And
Yeah,
Mr.
okay, yeah.
Jones walks in,
Wait,
right?
wait. So you went to your room. Do you want me to
Hmm.
continue the story from here?
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
got the
well.
perspective. So then he comes into me and Russell's room and he goes, beds are a bit close, but overall, I'm very impressed. Boys, you've done well. It's really clean. And then he goes to go in the bathroom. We just go, sir, don't. Just don't. And he's like, and then he's there thinking, oh, so that's why they're clean, is they've just shoved all their rubbish in the bathroom. It's just like a shithole. And we're like, no, sir, please don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Mr. Jones is like, well, obviously he's going to go in there because he thinks we just put all our rubbish in there. So he opens the door. He's just standing there bollock naked, having a shit, all right? And then AP, like,
It's a small
normal
bathroom
people
as well. He
like-
would have been inches away from him.
Yeah, okay. Normal people, right? Someone walks in on you having a shit, you panic, right? And just like hope that they get out quickly and try and cover up and stuff. Yeah? Right? Okay, and then factor in the fact that it's his teacher, you're probably going to panic even more. AP, the fucking weapon. Just standing there bollock naked, right? He just puts his thumbs up and goes, "You right, sir?" Honestly, I was pissing myself laughing. He didn't even care. He tried to just make small talk whilst being bollock naked in front of his teacher.
Didn't he
It was
also
unreal.
like shit louder as if to say like hello?
Yeah.
Like he did it on
Yeah.
command too. Just like
And then he was just like speaking off. He's like, "Boys, lads, how do you open the window? Boys, I'm gonna suffocate. I'm gonna suffocate." And Mr. Jones is still in the doorway, just laughing as well. We're all three of us are there just pissing ourselves, and AP's there bollock naked still. Oh, what a time to be alive.